been dead since 1908.
I have plenty of time.
In anyone else, Josephine, these extravagances would seem childish, but a person of your judgment doubtless has her reasons for wanting to talk to a man whom no one will listen to when he was alive. We have a legal problem for you. Suppose you had all the world's criminals here in this room, and you had a way of getting rid of them. Would you have the right to do it?
Why not?
Exactly my point.
Josephine, so many people.
Oh, well, de minimis non grata. The more there are, the more legal it is. It's military. It's the cardinal principle of battle. You get all your enemies in one place and you kill them all together at one time, because if you had to track them down in the houses and offices, you'd get tired and sooner or later you'd stop. Oh, I believe your idea is very practical, Aurelia. I can't imagine why we were not before.
Well, if you think it's all right.
Oh, by all means, criminals haven't had a fair trial.
A trial?
Oh, certainly. You can't kill anybody without a trial. That's elementary. No man shall be deprived of his life, liberty, or property without the due process of law.
They deprive us of ours.
Oh, well, that's not the point. You're not accused of anything. And the accused man, woman, and child has the right to defend himself at the bar of justice.
But if I give him the slightest cause for suspicion, I'll lose him.
Oh, we can't have that. Oh, no. Well, there's a simple procedure prescribed in such cases. You can summon the defendants 3 times, mentally if you like. If they don't appear, the court may designate an attorney who will then represent them. This attorney can then argue their case in absentia. And a judgment can then be rendered in
but I don't know any lawyers, and we only have 10 minutes.
Emergency is permissible for the court to order the first passerby to act as attorney for the defense. That's where I'm going to get you somebody.
The death mute.
Oh, no, that's getting down a bit fine.
Irma, what about the police sergeant?
Oh, he's under oath to the state. He might be questionable on appeal.
Who's up there, Irma?
All our friends.
And the rag picker?
Yes.
Oh, send down the rag picker and then send down the rest.
Do you think it's wise to have all those millionaires represented by a rag picker? Oh, well, it's a first-rate choice. All criminals are represented by their opposites, murders by someone who obviously wouldn't hurt a fly. Experience shows it's the only way to get an acquittal.
But we must not have an acquittal. It would mean the end of the world.
Oh, well, justice is justice, my dear.
Oh, good evening, Countess. Ladies, my most sincere compliments.
Hello.
Has Irma told you?
She mentioned something about a trial, but I wasn't.
Yes. Officer, you will conduct the prisoners to the bar. Come in, take your places. The trial has become public. Yes, take a seat. Yes, over here. Hello. Yes.
One about to summon before the bar of justice all the wicked people of the world. You have been appointed attorney for the defense.
Flattered, I'm sure.
Do you know the defendants well enough to undertake the case?
Of course. I know them to the very depths of their souls. I go through their garbage every day.
Well, what do you find there?
Flowers, mostly.
Are you trying to prejudice the case?
Oh, no, not at all, Countess, not at all, but permit me to make a suggestion. Suppose that instead of speaking as attorney, I spoke directly as defendant. That way, I'd make it a little more convincing, and I'd be able to get into it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, excellent idea. Motion.
We don't want to be too convincing.
Oh, impartial, Countess, impartial.
Have you had time to prepare?
How rich am I?
Millions.
Billy!
How did I get them? Theft, murder, embezzlement.
Most likely.
Oh, do I have a wife or a mistress?
Everything.
All right, then I'm ready.
Oh, you have some tea.
Is that good?
Oh, and it's very good for the voice. The Russians drink nothing but tea, and they talk like anything.
All right, then, tea.
Oh, your bell, if you please, really.
I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the
Oh,
truth.
nonsense. You're not a witness. You're a lawyer.
I swear to lie, conceal, and distort everything and slander everybody, so help me God.
Quiet.
May it please the Honorable, August, and Elegant
Oh,
Court.
no. Flattery will get you nowhere. The defense has been heard. Cross-examination.
Mr. President,
Madame.
oh, do you know with what you are charged?
Why, I can't for the life of me imagine. My ways are open to all. I'm an open book. I'm a pillar of the church. My hands, madame, are spotless.
What an atrocious lie! Just look at them!
Oh, you don't have to insult the man. He's trying to please you.
Quiet! You still don't get the idea. You are charged with the crime of worshipping money.
Worshipping money? Me?
Oh, yes. Do you plead guilty or not guilty? Which is it?
Why, your honor?
Yes or no?
Yes or no? Why no? Why I don't worship money? Why it's just the other way around? Money worships me, it adores me, it won't let me alone.
What's it about?
It's a damned embarrassment, I can tell you.
Defend it. You will tell the court how you came by your money.
Certainly. The first time money came to me, it came to me as a child. It came to me in the guise of a gold brick that I plucked out of a garbage can while playing. I decided to trade it for a small, run-down one-track railroad, which, to my consternation, immediately sold itself for over 100 times its value. In a desperate effort to get rid of this money, I began to buy things. I bought the northern refineries, I bought the Krupp's munition works, and now, well, I'm stuck with them. Everybody knows that it is the poor's fault alone for their poverty, but is it the fault of the rich if we are rich? It's an awful fate, but I'm resigned to it. I don't ask for your pity. I don't ask for your compassion. All I ask for is a little human understanding.
Oh, dry your tears. You're fooling nobody. If, as you say, you're so ashamed of your money, why do you hold on to it with such a death grip?
Me?
You never part of a franc.
You wouldn't even give the poor deaf mute a sou.
Me hold on to money. What slander, what injustice, what a thing to say to me in front of such an honorable, august, and elegant court. It's just the other way around, ladies and gentlemen. I spend all my time trying to spend my money. If I have tan shoes, I buy black ones. If I have a bike, I buy a motor car. And if I have a wife,
Order!
I dispatch a plane to Java for a basket of figs. I send a steamer to Egypt to fetch me a bouquet of flowers. I send a special representative to New York City to buy me an ice cream cone. But no matter how hard I try, I cannot seem to get rid of my money. If I play 100 to 1 odds, the horse comes in by 20 lengths. If I throw a diamond in the Seine, it turns up in the trout, and they serve it to me for lunch. Now, suppose to you that I could get rid of 40 millions by giving a sou to the deaf mute. Is it even worth the effort?
That's right.
Ah, at last you see, my dear, someone who understands me. Someone who is not only beautiful, but incredibly charming and
Oh, I object!
Ah, thank you, my dear. I would be delighted to buy you some flowers. Which kind you prefer?
Petunia! Oh, petunias!
You shall have a bouquet every morning. Money is no object to me. Money sticks to me like a mustard plaster. Like on the exchange, if you buy a stock, why, it falls like a plummet. But if I buy the stock, it turns and it soars like an eagle. If I buy it at 33,
Well, I know it goes for 1,000.
it goes up 20,000. That's why I bought my 12 chateaux, my 24 villas, and my 234 farms. I have all the women. Or I can, which is basically the same thing. I get the thin ones with caviar, I get the fat ones with
Oh, my! So you think there are no women with morals? Me too.
Morals.
I mix morals with mink, a delicious combination. I drop pearls into protest. I adorn resistance with rubies. My touch is jeweled. My smile a motor car. What woman can resist me? I lift my little finger. Do they fall like leaves in autumn?
This is going a bit far, I must say.
You see where money leads.
Yes, of course. Because when you don't have money, nobody trusts you, nobody believes you, nobody likes you, because to have money is to be beautiful, honest, charitable, and witty. And to be without money is to be stupid, ugly, boring, and useless.
One last question. Suppose you find this oil you're looking for. What do you propose to do with it?
I propose to make war. I propose to conquer the world.
You have heard the defense as it is, and I demand a verdict of guilty. Yes.
Guilty me? Why, I shall have you know I am never guilty.
I order you to be quiet.
I am never quiet.
Oh, quiet in the name of the law.
I am the law! When I speak, that is law! When I present my backside, it is proper etiquette to apply the lips respectfully, and that is more than etiquette. It is a guaranteed right by the
It's contempt of court. The trial is over.
And the verdict?
Guilty!
Guilty as charged.
Then I can carry out the sentence?
Yes, Countess.
I can do what I like with them?
Yes, Countess.
I can exterminate them?
Absolutely.
Here's a joke.
Congratulations, Ragnar. A marvelous defense. Absolutely impartial.
Thank you, ladies. Had I had some time to prepare, I could have prepared a little speech. Like, what makes us all
Oh,
spot?
no need for that. You did very well.
Thank you, ladies. Good day. Good day.
Goodbye, really. I shall take our little Gabrielle home. Oh, I'm going to take my walk. Stop crying.
It's time for your afternoon nap.
Thank you, my dear.
Lie your head down.
But suppose they come.
I'll call for you.
Is it you, Adolphe Berteau?
Oh, it's only Pierre.
Oh, don't lie to me. Say that it's you.
It is I?
It cost you so much to call me Aurelia.
It is I, Aurelia.
Why did you leave me, Adolphe Berteau? She's so lovely, this Georgette of yours.
She was ugly.
She was clever then.
She was stupid.
When you looked at her, you saw the vision of heaven, perhaps.
I saw nothing.
That's how men are. They love you because you're beautiful and clever and soulful, and they leave you for someone who's plain and stupid and soulless. But why, Adolphe Berteau? Why? Why?
Why,
I know
Aurelia?
she wasn't rich. Because the time I saw you in the market, your cuffs, my poor friend, were badly frayed.
Yes. She was poor. Please, forgive me, Aurelia.
No, never. I will never forgive you.
All the same, I swear I have always loved you.
Loved? Then you are dead too, Adolphe Berteau.
Please, forgive me.
I knew that you loved me. I knew that the moment you went away, and I knew that nothing could ever change it. But I did want to hear you say it.
I love you.
And now farewell, Adolphe Berteau. Farewell, let go of my hand and give it to little Pierre. Ah, it's you. Has he gone?
Yes, Countess.
I didn't hear him leave. Oh, heavens! Wherever did you find it?
It was in your wardrobe,
Oh,
Countess.
here they come, Countess. You're right. The street is full of them. It's a procession. Taxis and limousines.
I will receive them alone. Don't worry, I can take care of myself. Put the bow around my neck. Oh, Irma, did you stay in the kerosene bursting into the water like I asked?
Yes, Countess.
Don't forget that I'm supposed to be deaf. I want to hear what they're thinking.
Yes, Countess.
Oh, I don't have to be merciful. Flakataka.
Yes, Mr. President. Come in, Mr. President. Oh, you're expecting Mr. President.
Yes.
The presidents of the boards of directors. The Countess is quite deaf. You'll have to shout.
Oh, I had a premonition, madame, when we met this morning that
Louder,
we
the
should
old
be...
trot can't hear you.
Well, I have a letter here that will explain what we're
Louder,
doing.
louder! Is it true you've located oil? Sign here!
What is it? I haven't my glasses.
A contract!
Thank you.
What is it? Refusal of all rights. Now, madam, just show us the way to the well, and this package is yours.
What is it?
A 24-karat gold for you!
Thank you. Oh, how heavy it is.
Are we going to give that to her?
Don't worry, we'll get it back on the way out. Is this the way?
That's the way.
Yes, well.
Well, now, just a minute, Mr. President, after me, if you will.
Oh, yes, all right. It's awfully dark. Can we go down now?
You may go down. Now watch your step. Just right down there, gentlemen.
Can you see the oil? Not quite.
The prospectors.
What? Are there more than one?
There's a delegation.
Show them in.
Oh, I smell something.
What's that?
That's the Countess. She's very deaf.
Good.
Oil! Is it pools, traces of puddles?
Pools and gutters.
Oh, that's 60 crude. This is straight gasoline. How found? Blast or drill?
Finger.
Well, if you would sign here.
What is it?
It's an agreement for a dividend of all profits.
Thank you.
What is it? It's an application to enter an insane asylum. Is it this way?
Down there.
Well.
Thank you. Down those steps.
I smell the oil. I can't see a thing down here.
Plenty of oil.
way. Can you see the bottom yet? No, not yet.
Oh my.
The gentlemen of
The rest of the machine. Send them down.
the Countess is very deaf. You'll have to shout.
Oh, you don't say. Well, delighted to make the acquaintance of such a charming and beautiful lady.
Louder, she can't hear you.
What a face!
Madam, we're the press. We set all standards, we make all values. In fact, your whole future depends on us.
How do you do?
Yeah.
Well, let me charge the old truly with the usual 30.
40.
All right, 60.
Okay.
All right, Countess, this contract will really give you a break.
That's the oil well.
Well, to what?
The oil well.
Oh, no. We don't need to see that, madame.
You don't need to see it.
No, we don't need to see it to write about it. We can just, imagine it.
But if you don't see it, how can you be sure there's oil down there?
Well, if it is there, well and good. And if it's not, by the time we get there, it will be. You underestimate the creative aspect of our profession, madame. Now, if you really insist on shoving our noses in this oil, I will assure you that it will cost you an extra 10%.
It's worth it.
You see that as the press, we can refuse the young lady nothing.
Right down there, gentlemen.
Down here.
Yes, watch your steps.
Okay.
Girdle do.
What's happened? Where have they gone?
They were wicked, Irma, and wickedness evaporates.
Oh, Countess!
Countess, everything's changed. Now you can breathe again.
The air is pure, the sky is clear.
Life is beautiful again.
Countess, the pigeons, they're flying.
They don't have to walk anymore.
They're flying, Countess. The air is like crystal. There are young tufts of grass sprouting in the pavement.
And everywhere shopkeepers are
And on the
smiling.
streets, other strangers are shaking hands. They don't know why.
Countess, we thank you.
Thank you, Countess.
Thank you, Countess. We are friends from people.
You have freed us.
Sadness flies on the wings of the morning, and out the heart of darkness comes the light.
Countess, I thank you. I'm the little Bertos of the world. Thanks to you, you're no longer timid. You're no longer weak, and thanks to you, we will now hold fast to what we love.
Too late! Too late! Too late! Too late! Too late! Too late!
Too late for what?
And now you will kiss each other at this instant. It's been 3 hours since you've met each other, known each other, and loved each other. Oh, kiss each other quickly. Look at him. He hesitates. His happiness frightens him. How like a man. Oh, Irma, kiss him, kiss him. If you let a single instant wedge itself between you and him, it'll be a month, a year, a century. Oh, make them kiss each other, all of you, before it's too late. Before his hair turns white and there's another Madwoman in Paris, and before oh, duck mute, be still. Your words dazzle our eyes, and Irma's too busy to translate for you. Ah, and there we are. Never meet again. Oh, fly away, little butterfly. And you see how simple that all was. Nothing is ever so wrong in this world that a sensible woman can't set right in the course of an afternoon. Only next time, don't wait until things begin to look black. The minute you notice anything, tell me at once.